Hey, how's it going? DeAndre Jones here. Today we're going over the 360 dive roll. Although if you need help with, just the basic dive roll and the hollow body dive roll, which is what I explained in the video from last week, I'll put a link down below. I want you to click that video and make sure you catch up. It's going to be really important that you learn that hollow body dive roll because that's how I'm going to demonstrate how to do the 360. It's my technique, and I've seen a couple people do it that way, and it's just easier to learn it with that technique. So if you click that link down below, you'll be caught up to this video, and we're ready to move on. Okay, so if you continue to this point, then I'm going to assume that you watched the video I explained earlier. I'm going to go over the basics of the setup for the 360 dive roll, also the punching technique and where you can do it safely. Just make sure you follow along, and I want you to go out today and just attempt to do one. It's pretty simple, it's virtually safe, but again, I'll recommend you find grass, maybe your mattress or something like that to practice it on before attempting it outside or anything like that. But let's just dive right into it. No pun intended. Alright, a couple pointers to remember when you're looking for a place to practice this on. I'm doing it up a ledge, and the reason why that is because when you do a ground level, there's a big drop, from you jumping, you doing the rotation and trying to go into the dive roll. So that could put a lot of strain on your back and your shoulders. This minimizes the height difference, but it's going to take a little bit more technique to actually get around because you're going to have less space, less height to make the 360. So you should just find something similar to this, maybe something smaller, or you could try ground level. I first started practicing it on the ground, and then I realized it's a lot easier if I go up a ledge, so I just started doing it that way. But from there, let's just go on to the technique of basically just how to get the rotation. Okay, so naturally the next step is to figure out which side you twist on. If you don't know already, if you haven't practiced like fulls or any type of twisting motion, it's basically just going to go like this. If you roll on your right shoulder, you're going to twist to the left. So it's going to be basically you're going to be twisting the opposite side of your shoulder. So if you roll on your left, you're going to be twisting to the right. And that's basically how you're going to decide how you're going to twist. That's what's going to carry your momentum around. From there, everything's going to be the same with the hollow body dive roll. You're going to run up, punch, bring your arms in the air, throw them over your head. But instead of that, you're going to use your arms to both initiate the dive roll and the rotation. So you're going to, what I like to do, I bring both my arms up, but I kind of wind my arms up like this, and I jerk my arm as hard as I can. And that's basically what it's going to do is you're going to jerk your arm, it's going to turn your shoulder, which is going to turn your torso, and it's basically going to start the rotation. And all you got to do is really just commit to that spin. Now, what I can tell you to do to help you with spinning, someone taught me this a while ago. I kept messing up on doing it. I couldn't make the rotation. It's because I was winding my arms, but I was looking forward as I was going into the roll, and that kind of makes your body act weird when you go into the spin. For me, I started to accidentally do a front flip, and I would fall on my butt every single time. But the way you would want to do it is you want to look into your armpit. That's what my friend told me. You say you want to go, jump, and the side you're twisting on, you're going to leave that arm up in the air, and you're going to look into that armpit, and you're going to just visualize it all the way around through the whole rotation. From there, you're going to spot your landing and go into the roll. Now, I'll give you a couple demonstrations and show you some key pointers that that might help you, and I also played in slow motion, but it's basically the secret to it, and I hope you get it just as easily as I did once I figured that out. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, I'm doing my run up here. Before I actually punch, I already have my arms raised in the air. But as you see, my lead arm, which is the arm that's going to start my rotation, I actually swing it down and around back behind my back. And that's basically what's going to start your rotation. From there, you're just going to look into that armpit and make sure you commit all the way through. Because after that, all you got to do is just spot your landing, place your hands down, and safely go into the roll. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. So as you can see, there's really nothing to it. It's really just all about making that commitment and making sure you're looking into your arm as you're doing the spin. That's basically just that's what's gonna carry you around throughout the whole rotation. Basically, whatever your head does, that's basically the starting motion to whatever your body's gonna respond with. So you just want to make sure that you're looking in the direction you're spinning, and you carry it all the way through. Now, after you feel like you've made the 360, you'll see the ground again. You'll place your hands down and go into the roll. Just key things to remember, if you're having trouble spinning, your body might be a little loose, like your legs apart or something like that. What you're going to want to do is make sure everything's tight. Go back into the hollow body dive roll and just work on keeping your body, as straight as possible and as basically as stiff as possible as you possibly can make it. That's what's going to help with spinning. If you can't seem to get enough height, then again, work on that hollow body dive roll, but you need to work on punching in the air and making sure you're setting into that dive roll. So that's really all there is to it. Again, I want you guys to go out and try it. If you're scared to do it, I suggest maybe finding a mattress or your bed or something and just work on just diving and just landing on, doing the 360 and just landing on your belly on top of your mattress or something like that. That's really the only key progression step that you can really do into transferring into this. from there you kind of just have to go for it and just kind of wing it. But let me know if you like this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Also, click the link down below to becomeafreeowner.com. I write a bunch of articles, and you know, maybe you'll find it helpful. And if you would like, you know, please share it along the way and pass it on to, you know, your fellow free runners to help. I just want to reach everyone and help out as many people as possible. So train hard, be safe, and catch you at the next video. Peace.